So here are the 23 genius symbols, turned face down at this point. And what we're going to do today is simply use them for a simple motivational exercise that's also very good to help us make connections with our memories and to practice this thing where the energy mind gets to flash up ideas and thoughts, memories, and that's the first step to visions. So what we're going to do is to ask our energy mind to give us a memory, a happy memory, something happy, inspirational, nice, a good memory from this life for each symbol that we turn over. And the first one that I'd like to have is this one here. Oh look, it's magic. Yes. And immediately it did ask for a funny symbol, so this reminds me of a time when I decided as a very young woman to go out and ask Mother Birch in a forest for a magic wand. And it was a terrible experience. It was cold and dark and raining, and I was stumbling around, and I learned something about the difference between sort of the ideas that you have about magic and illusions that you make about like how wonderful it is to dance through this darkened forest with the starlights shining above and Mother Birch giving up its limbs for you. Well, it didn't give up its limb, I tell you. It was it was hanging off that tree and trying to get that branch off. It was really quite depressing when I got back home, much humbled after many hours wet, drenched, completely covered in thorns, and with my twig. Brilliant. Okay, see, look, I started off quite neutral, possibly a little bit depressed, and I'm a lot happier already remembering that. There's also a good lesson in that. Magic, there is real magic, and then there's an illusion of magic, and that clearly, that whole idea of Mother Birch giving up her limbs gratefully for the magic wand, that was one of those. Okay, dance. This is the symbol for dance. This is my personal deck, and I made it with S for Sylvia really there. Okay, give me a happy memory revolving around dance. Okay, and what I've got flashed up is time when I was in a club when I was much younger and was having a wonderful time dancing. Now, I was actually wearing a very sparkly silver catsuit at the time, which was very nice. Okay, yes, that makes me smile. That was a good time. Good times were had by all. Okay, so the next one is a star. That's the symbol for star. Let me see. A good memory that revolves around a star. Okay, and what I just thought of was original Star Trek. When I was very young, I used to watch the original Star Trek series, and I absolutely loved it, and I loved the idea of going out into space, the final frontier. And that is certainly, I've had very many happy memories. I'm a bit of a Trekkie, I have to admit. Okay, let's try one more. Okay, this is the land. Little mountains here. A happy memory with the land. And see, if you get, like in this case, there was just lots of memories flashing by, lots and lots of memories relating to the land. And so what you really want to do is there just reiterate to have one particular happy memory that's just the right one to tell me right now, here today, to, you know, do the best it can for me. And the memory I've got is of being very small and making daisy chains in this fabulous meadow at a place near my home. That's just absolutely beautiful. It's just sort of, it's one of those perfect days that you take with you and you never forget, no matter how old you become. So by the time, if you were to do this for yourself, by the time you have all the symbols facing up and each one represents a happy memory of yours somewhere along the line, and you recognize all of them, you end up with this whole kind of array which we call a symbol sphere. And in this symbol sphere this particular one would be about sort of happy memories in your life. And it's like really difficult to look at this array of memories put together in this way. It becomes quite a powerful thought field. And if you can do Emotrance, you can tune into these happy memories and actually realize that perhaps your life isn't quite as hideous as you had thought it was.